Got the tour pack, liner.
Hey, welcome back to the Handlebar Garden.
Welcome back, fellow gardeners.
If you're new here, then welcome.
You can be a gardener too.
Today we're going to talk about this quick detachable chopped tour pack from TCT Motorparts.
We'll get to showing you that right after this.
Alright, after a while we finally got it all put together. The latch and the hinges were already on it. But as far as the backrest, the luggage rack, and the quick detachable mounts, those had to be put together, and we didn't have any holes drilled. They did have some templates marked on this before the drill. And what should have been the easiest was this, and it turned out to be the biggest headache. And I don't think it's really so much because of the tour pack. I think when this was welded up, they got just a little bit crooked here and there, so
Yeah, the heat probably.
Yeah.
You kind of. Yeah.
But everything here I got for right around $350 off Amazon. I mean, for that price, having to drill some holes, not that big a deal. Came with the liner. It also came with the metal base plate. I've not put it on just yet because I think I'm gonna move up here about a ½ inch, 3/4 or so, and re-drill these holes, and then maybe fill these holes up with silicone and move this back just a little bit more. Because after 300-mile ride today, it's needing to come back just a little bit. And part of it is this is catching back here on the seat. I mean, it's not a big deal. When you close it, kind of push it in so everything fits in place and latches. But I would like for it to be moved back just a little bit more.
Yeah. And that's a vivid black.
Yeah.
And that was one of the first things I thought. I was pretty impressed with the paint.
Yeah.
It looked good.
What it is, I mean, like I say, $350 for everything.
Yep.
It's not bad. She seemed to enjoy it. I mean, it's a big step up from what we had. Just the backrest and the little rack on the back with the bag strapped down. So we got a lot more storage space.
A lot more.
We carry a lot more stuff.
Well, think about this. You got all of this, and you got this.
Going up much. Now you got to crank the shocks up a little bit more.
Right.
Because you will, moving this back, even empty, you'll have more weight back here.
Yeah.
And once you start loading it down.
That probably weighs, what, 10 pounds?
Yeah,
I'd
say every bit of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not extremely heavy, but.
And for the most part, I mean, the stitches, they all look pretty good on this. Obviously, this is not real leather. I'm not sure what will happen once it gets caught in the rain, but I mean, so far it looks good. She says it's comfortable.
That's all that matters, right?
I couldn't tell a major difference. I know it did squat the bike down just a little bit more.
Right.
But overall, I couldn't tell any difference, and I couldn't tell that I lost any gas mileage either.
Nope.
That's something I thought more weight hanging back here was going to end up hurting.
Well, I mean, I've rode with the tour pack for a while now, and actually, when she's with me, it rides better versus without.
Yeah,
I feel.
Once everything's set up for that.
But
see, it is quick detachable. So I mean, there you go.
Yep.
It takes a little bit to get it back on. Comes off a lot easier than it goes on. You gotta get everything lined back up. And once you get it lined up, it just pops back on.
Yep.
Of course, it's a lot easier empty too.
Yeah. Well, the problem is when I had the detachable on mine, you can't see what you're doing because you're holding it and you know.
Yeah. Well, this being the chopped, it's
Yeah.
also a little bit
A little
lower.
smaller, yeah.
I didn't want the razor because I felt like it was just going to be too low and really for looks. And this one still looks pretty good, and I can get a little bit of stuff in it.
Yep.
All right. I hope this helps y'all. If you're looking at getting one, just keep in mind you will have to drill holes.
Yeah, on that one.
Yeah, if you get this, you'll have to drill a few holes.
But like Mike said, they've got inventions, little templates, and especially this 4-bolt. Oh, I mean, you just pop them. I mean, it was.
This one I was worried more about than anything else, and it was probably the easiest one
Yeah.
to drill out, and I mean, it fit perfect.
Now, when he says holes too, it's this bottom, all the latches and stuff were attached.
Yeah.
When he called me, he said, "Hey, it's a lot of drilling." I was thinking the latches wasn't attached and everything. I'm like, man, we'll be there for a while, but it wasn't too bad. We
No,
worked on it probably. We could have worked on it half hour to an hour.
If this had worked out from the start, it wouldn't have took 10, 15 minutes maybe.
Yeah, that was the time consuming right there. But hey, we finally got it, and turned out real good.
And the base plate for it, it's got all the holes pre-drilled on it.
Yeah.
But if I re-drill these holes to move it back some more, I'll have to re-drill them.
Play with it.
So that's kind of why I waited about doing anything with that.
The base plate will just sturdy everything up.
Yeah.
You know, a little more. So.
And it's got some places for the ground wires and stuff. If I go with the lights or put speakers and stuff back here, which I don't know that I'll do that. Maybe.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. If you've got one, what your thoughts are on them, and maybe we think it was a good find.
Yeah. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Hit your notification bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
And this winter, I may end up painting this. May end up painting the whole bike. I don't know yet. Maybe.
Oh, here we go, people. Rattle can it.
Just everything flat black.
Yeah. There we go. Wrinkle, flat back.
We'll just do bed liner.
There you go.
We'll rhino paint it.
There you go.
Thanks for watching.
Till next time, be good to one another.